Hi, welcome to ED 590 Research and Education. It's Dr. Henkel here, and I'm going to be your instructor for the next 16 weeks as we dive into research and in all its regards to education. So I'll go ahead and open us up in a word of prayer, and then we'll go over a lot of information on this first video. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for allowing us to come together, and I just pray that you will guide each one of all of my students during this time and just help them with their work. Please help with their support system and the family members that are going to help them to be able to prioritize and to be able to do all their activities. And I just pray that you would bless them and we'll give you the glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, so we've got a lot. So first I just want to say I'm sorry. I literally got Lydia's email last night and she said, "So, hi Dr. Henkel, I'm so excited to be in your class. This is my last class for my master's." And she asked me a question and I was like, "Oh." So I had to reach out to Dr. Butts and there was just a clerical error. They forgot to reach out to let me know that I'm teaching this course. Now, don't worry, I've taught this course for the past 3 years, so this will be my 4th year teaching this course, and I love this course. It's probably one of my favorites. So I'm just now getting everything updated for y'all, and then I'm re-recording my intro videos. I like to do these every year. I don't like to keep the same ones on, so I can be a fresh face to you and get to know y'all, and that way it's more connected that way, because it's already hard enough doing it online. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 students in the class, and I saw Kaylee Yeager, she befriended me on Facebook. I think you're connected with Northside Baptist in Texas, so I'll get to know all of y'all. I'm excited. Lydia is a returning student. So I don't see any other returning students this year. But you'll see me also teaching doctorate level courses. I helped design that program with the Crown College, and so we taught my first course over the summer, and so I was just kind of assumed, okay, I guess I'm not doing master level courses anymore, but little unbeknownst to me, here we are. So, and I'm glad. So maybe I'll see y'all in the doctorate program once you finish with your master's. Okay, so whenever you go into Moodle, here's what it's going to look like for the course. And this video is going to be longer than normal just because I have to go over all the information for you. And if you have any questions, always know that you can text me. That's my phone number, my personal phone number. I do respond to text messages very quickly. You can call as well. And then here's my email through the Crown. So please know that those are 2 good ways to contact me. But if you have a question, instead of emailing it to me, go ahead and drop it into the Q&A forum. That way, if anybody else has the same question, they can get an answer as well. So for instance, Benjamin already dropped a thread in here. You just click here, add a new discussion topic, and then you can assign it that way. But he was asking about document word counts for our reflections, and I went ahead and responded to him there. So you can go ahead and check those out daily. I'm not sure if those give you like a flag to let you know that there's a new one. I hope they do. It does for me. And then any news forum posts, those are generally different things that are popping up about the course. I'm going to put them here, so please check that daily, and it's just a way for me to communicate to all of you at the same time instead of sending out separate emails or doing a group email, because those don't always work as well. So it's just alerting you that I just am getting the course going. Normally this would have been done weeks ago, and I had to correct a few documents. So every semester, every year, I like to go in and adjust things and just tweak it and make it a little bit more fine-tuned as we go. So I'll let you know those items when we get to it. Okie dokie. For course materials, you'll click here and you'll be able to download all of the course materials. You need to download all of these. Now, I went ahead and I updated the syllabus because just two simple things. Let me find it. The date was wrong, and then on the calendar it had the wrong dates. So all I did was just remove the dates and then change the semester. So if you already printed it, it's fine. There's nothing really major change to this. But here's my contact information again. Just know that the courses open every Monday at 8 a.m. I think they had it set for like 4 p.m. yesterday, so I changed that. So that was just kind of how they had it. Nobody really said it that way. It just kind of rolled over that way. So 8 a.m. on Monday is when the course will open for each week. There are 2 required textbooks. Let me show them to you. Okay, so this is I call this your APA manual. And you're going to need this for all of your researching activities, assignments that you're going to do in the course. As I go through, I tabulate things, so it's easier for me to find things like, for instance, it says punctuation, reference examples, quotation marks, and then I have it tabbed there. So that way, while you're writing your research papers, you can go to those real quickly and be able to notate them how they're supposed to be for the research project, okay? So you'll need this. We're using the 7th edition still. We didn't update that, so it's just the 7th edition. Your next required material is this textbook. I'll refer to this as your Creswell text. See, I've created tabs on this too. This is going to be where all of your content comes from for the course, and you're going to learn about the different types of research, so quantitative, qualitative, mixed methods, and then theories, and just how to do your methodology and literature reviews and a slew of other things. So you'll need this textbook. This is the 6th edition, so please get this. This is your Creswell text, okay? And then we'll use the King James Bible as well throughout the course. So there's a mention of that. It's a 16-hour course. You'll get 3 credit hours for the course. And then every week I will record an overview of the course and what those assignments are and explain them to you. And then I'll also kind of go over what the Creswell text is teaching as well, for whatever assigned reading you have for that week. There's going to be group discussions and reflections in Moodle. You'll have weekly assignments. There'll be presentations. There's going to be articles that you'll review about different types of research, and you'll see those assigned each week. So whenever an assignment is late, you're going to get 2 points deducted for each calendar day that assignment is late. That way that we can stay on track, because this is a full packed course and I don't want you to get behind. So there is that policy. Just remember the 2-point deduction there, it's mentioned again. Now, plagiarism is a huge thing. Be sure whenever you're citing somebody else's work that you quote them and you use your APA manual to quote them properly. If you are caught plagiarizing, it has an automatic 0 on that assignment, because we always want to give honor where honor is due. And so we just need to make sure that if we are using and referencing somebody else's work, that we give them the credit for that, okay? So we're just building those good research practices in this course. So we'll be communicating through Moodle Messenger. So Moodle Messenger is right here in this little bubble, so you could just click that and then you can find me and then write a message out. I prefer a text message over that, honestly, so it's up to you. Okay, let's see. Email etiquette is there. You can read that. The grading criteria talks about plagiarism and honesty again. And then here's some course goals for you to review. And here's the updated tentative course schedule. I just changed it to fall of 2024 and then got rid of those dates there, so it's just more streamlined. So each week though, this would be real handy just to know at a glance what your assignments are, what needs to be turned in for the next week, and then you can also look ahead and see what's coming up. So I'm just going to scroll down past that, and then we'll go over these course assignments. Okay, 1 second. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I was trying to find a pause button. There it is, 1 second. Okay, so back to our syllabus. Course requirements. The readings from the textbook are required. You want to do those readings before you do any of your assignments. That's my recommendation, so that way you have the knowledge there to be able to complete the assignments. You'll have weekly quizzes and reflections, weekly assignments and form entries. I'll go over that when we go to our first assignment. So there'll be a midterm exam and a final exam, and then you're going to have a research project. So Lydia asked a question. She saw here, it says students will write a research project 12 to 15 pages in length. And what you're going to do is you're going to identify a research problem and complete different sections of your proposal. So you're not actually completing the research, but you're getting all the way up to that point where you can conduct that study. If you were to carry this on, say in your doctoral program, you could carry this and bring it over and then be able to finish it out and complete the research and then write your results, okay? So you're going, and we're gonna do it part by part throughout the course, throughout the 16 weeks. So just read over that and what that entails. You're also gonna have a course notebook that's gonna be due at the end of the semester. And then these are the sections that are gonna be within that course notebook. And then here are your grading criterias and the percentage and the weights of those, and then the references. Okay, so that is that. But the question was about the 12 to 15 pages, right? So it's going to be 12 to 15 pages total. And over here, it says it's 8 complete pages. But keep reading, it says not including your title page or your reference page. So the body of your research will be around 8 pages. And that's not a hard requirement. If it's a little bit more, then please, we're not going to try to cut it off short. But that's just kind of like a parameters of a goal to set. But then once you include your title page and your reference pages, then you're going to get to somewhere between that 12 to 15 page requirement, okay? So thank you, Lydia, for that question. So here's our research proposal guidelines. So the purpose of this project is to think through the process of research and develop a proposal that could be used to study a topic or phenomenon in a Christian school. This project should be a compilation, a revision, and extension of the work provided throughout the course. You're going to have a title page, then your proposal section is going to include an introduction with an abstract, an introduction to your topic, statement of the problem or purpose of the study, significance or need for the study, and your research questions. And then you're going to do a lit review, okay? And then after that, you have your methodology section, and then I need you to read all of those, okay, and those requirements, and then your reference page. Your reference page is going to be 15 journals cited, at least. You may end up with more, but that's the minimum. And then each week we'll be working on a different component of this proposal. So by the end of the 16 weeks, you'll be able to put it all together and then submit it. And I'll go over how I want you to submit that to me and how to save it later, probably next week, because we're not actually starting it this week. Really, with me, I really love the guidelines and the rules set by APA. So I'm really also stringent on my grading requirements for those. So when it says that it needs to be 12-point font Times New Roman double space with 1-inch margins, that's what I'm going to be looking for. So just know that and highlight that, okay? Always submit it as a Word document. Just erase that or similar format. I always just want a Word document, okay? And there's the late grade policy for that. So don't worry, this is just kind of an overview of everything, and then we'll get more into that as the weeks go on. Okay, so here's another document. That's your forum discussion guidelines, and we'll go over that when I actually go over the assignment, but you can print that to have that. And then also, guys, here is a student example of a paper, of a proposal, so you can kind of see how it's supposed to look in its entirety with the different headings and how the comments, you get feedback. You'll be getting stuff like that from me throughout the year. But just have that as a reference so you can kind of get an idea of how that works. And then also, I created one with Word. So whenever you start doing your proposal, you're going to start here. You're going to download this, save it, and then you're going to start filling it in, okay? And then this is going to be a live working document that's going to be emailed back and forth. And so please know that this is here for you as a guide to help you, to give you some structure, okay? So we have that. Okay, that's our syllabus. That's my email. Okay, so course materials, let's go back. Okay, so everything we just talked about is right there, so you can print that out. So now, this is where we'll normally start on this little video, is welcome to week 1 or week 2. So this week it's an introduction to research and identifying research problems. That is what your first chapter reading is going to be over, and I'll always have it right here, kind of like what it is, that the main thing you're going to be learning that week. Here are the objectives taken from your Creswell text, so read those to kind of have an idea of what you're going to be learning that week. And then here are the learning materials that you're going to use this week. Print out the Chapter 1 PowerPoint, and as you read Chapter 1, take notes on it, and as you review the weekly overview, which would be right here, the Chapter 1 Creswell lecture, then you can take notes as well during that, okay? For your first assignment, we already have one person that's completed it, and this is your student introduction forum. So all it is I want you, it's due on Sunday, September 1st at 11:55 p.m. So you're just going to introduce yourself. Just tell us your name, your current educational position, your place of employment, how long you've worked there, and an interesting fact about yourself and what you're looking to gain from the course. Also, it mentions how to change your picture, so that way, like, see up here, you can see my photo. That way we can all have a visual of who each other is, and that gives you detailed explanation on how to do that. So thank you, Benjamin, for going ahead and starting that form for us. Okay, let's see. I have a reflection, 2 more assignments. So here's your learning assignments, and this week starts off really kind of easy, just to kind of get our feet wet. So for your reflections, these are also going to be due on Sunday of the following week. So you're just going to give a brief summary of something that you've learned or you were challenged by, and you're able to use in your ministry. Something you've maybe disagreed with about the author, because remember, these books aren't Christian authors. It's a secular author, but it's pretty good. It doesn't have a lot of the new agendas in it, so I like that addition. But there might be something that you disagree with, and I encourage you to think critically, okay, and biblically. So please, after you've read for the week, give your summary. You're going to have 2 paragraphs. You're going to have a response paragraph focused on how this is applicable to your life, and then you're also going to have another paragraph that would be the second paragraph, your response, how it's applicable to your life. The first paragraph is your summary paragraph, so you're just going to surmise it, okay? But just know that I'm going to be looking for 2 separate paragraphs on that. And you'll have proper headings separating those. And then also, let me just give you a tip on headings. There's different level headings. There are actually 5. And if you open your manual up, on the first, over here, inside cover, it gives you all the 5 headings and what they're supposed to look like. So this is what you need to be looking at as you design this assignment, and you can just create one and then use it for each week, because you'll do one of these each week. So just keep like an original copy, and then you can just save as and then do it. What was I going to say? It'll come to me. Okay, so submit those every week, and then this is exactly how you're going to be graded on them. I like to just give you a very detailed rubric so you know exactly how you're going to be graded. Oh, also, if you already printed this out before I got notice of me teaching this course this semester, I had notes from last year that I wanted to add this component to it. You need to have Times New Roman 12-point font. And then I added that for 2 points, and then completion, I just took 2 points away and gave it to this new section. So just know that that is new, and just take note of that, okay? And I think those were the only 2 things that I had to make adjustments to. Okay, so we're almost done, guys. Your last assignment for this week is to just do notes. Oh, I know what I wanted to say about your reflection. Please make sure you submit that as a Word document. So if I ever need to be able to give you feedback, I can directly type on there and then send it back to you. Okay, so everything needs to be done in a Word document, okay, unless otherwise noted. This assignment for your notes, this is something that will be done weekly, and this will also be due on Sunday. So for this, you're just going to upload your notes. So let's say, like I said, you needed to download those PowerPoints. If you download it, you can download it. Let me show you. I didn't do mine like that, but you can download it where it has like the image, and then it has like lines out to the side of it, and then you could take notes on that. So for this assignment, if you wanted to just scan that and upload that to show me, and you only need to do the first page, you don't need to upload like all like 20 pages. Just take a picture or scan it, and you can, of the first page, and then you can upload that. If you like to type and take notes, you can just upload those as well. I've seen both. So I'm not particular on how you take notes, just that you're taking notes. No specific format or requirement. Let's see. Yeah, so you'll just submit that, and you'll be able to get credit for that. So if y'all have any questions going further, please let me know. Text me, email me, message me through here, but I prefer text. I'm sorry for the delay, so thank you for your patience. I need to turn editing off. And then, yes, so thank you so much, and then we'll keep going from here. Talk to y'all, see y'all soon. Thanks, bye.